The door to the dairy cooler burst open. There was conveniently a gap in the boxes sitting on one of the pallets that allowed me to peek through it to the door of the cooler.
There, it's a
Shit you not, it was that same customer. I ran to cover under one of the shelves and pushed a big box full of eggs in front of me. I didn't have to worry about making noise because
the
the
real
refrigerators
ghost
were
the
so
entire
loud.
time was a stick figure.
For anyone wondering why I decided to hide, I already assumed this guy was hanging around the store watching me. Seeing him in the employees only section, never mind that, coming into the dairy cooler, seemingly something bad was definitely about to go down. I hid behind that box with my head down for the longest time, expecting to hear the doors to the cooler open and close eventually. After a while,
I can write him. There he is.
I assumed
There he is.
maybe he left after
This
looking at me.
fat
Lifted my head
motherfucker.
from my arms for the first time and looked up in front of the box and screamed. He was right there, smiling at me, standing over the box. The smile vanished as soon as I started to scream. He tried putting his hand on my lips to muffle my scream. I didn't allow that to go any further. Pushed the box of eggs over, right into him. The eggs falling to the floor made him step back, looking down at his shoes. I ran right past him, but he didn't grab me. So I continued to run until I found another stockbroker and told him to help me.
What is it? What's
The employee's name was Bob.
I don't know.
I remember from his name tag.
I meant to draw him fatter,
Suddenly,
but
the man from
I
the dairy
fucked
cooler
up.
came up to the
So
two
I
of
made him
us,
have 2 bodies instead.
apologized,
The guy
explaining
in a
that he was
shaky
from
cam is
corporate,
pissing me
was
off
coming to
more
make
than
sure everything
anything.
was running smoothly.
Oh
He said he didn't mean to scare me and was simply checking up on me in the dairy cooler to make sure I
no,
wasn't
there he is
slacking
again.
off.
Fat Jimbo.
This Bob guy seemed to believe it all. But then again, he didn't seem very smart at all. I asked the man why he put his hand in my mouth, and he said he was trying to avoid making a scene. Then, shockingly, he gave me the order to finish up the appliance section. He disappeared. As he was speed walking away down the aisle, I called out, "What's your name?" He called back, "Tom." Just like that, he was gone. The next day, I called one of the managers and asked if there was supposed to be a visit from corporate the night before, and if a creepy man named Tom sounded familiar. My manager, Margaret, said it sounded like complete bullshit. There was no record of anyone from corporate named Tom who was supposed to come visit, nor would anyone from corporate ever be in the store at 2 a.m. They then went ahead and checked the camera footage. A police report was filed when they realized this was a random man. The cameras proved this man had been stalking me between the aisles for the better part of the first few hours of my shift. I told Margaret I couldn't do night shifts anymore after that. She understood. I still work there, more so as a day stock person or cashier.
Oh, goddamn it,
Saturday.
it's a fucking
In
ad.
September, John Delga.
God damn it, I'm laughing.
What's one place you can go to find the weirdest, freakiest creatures in our society? I swear I've never been to a single Walmart where I didn't see at least one eye-catchingly strange human being.
Here's a strange human being right
Strange
here.
does not even cut it for what I'm about to tell you. It was the Thursday before Black Friday. My Walmart was open extra late. I was in there around 11 o'clock looking for a new laptop. And by chance, I picked up off the shelf the last one that was being promoted for a really good Black Friday deal. As I grabbed it, though, some big, revolting, dirty-looking guy comes up to me and insists he needs a laptop very badly.
This sounds like
I nervously said, "I'm sorry, it's the last one." And he got angry at me and started making a bit of a scene.
That thing looks
The man
like
clearly wasn't normal. My heart started racing simply because I don't get put on guard in these kinds of situations a lot. As others looked on at the commotion this big guy made, he walked away with the laptop box quickly and went straight to a line. He kept yelling at me as I walked away. It was unbelievable. Some other customers on the line even tried to laugh at me and make me feel better, saying the guy was a
there
nut.
he is again, a big Jimbo.
So I get home. My
Big
family's all
Jimbo.
asleep already. I go outside to sit in the yard by the pool and set up my new laptop.
He's in the
Then the
house.
light on the side of the house turned on.
Look out, Big
The
Jimbo.
one that turns on due to movement. I had to check the side of the house to make sure no one was there. Did that thing go off once in a while? Yeah. There's a small patch of woods right next to the house, so animals would often run on the property, triggering
He's
it.
got their fox.
Either way, kind of a big pussy, so I went inside, locked the door,
he's a
and
big,
finished setting up my laptop in
big
the living room.
pussy.
Car alarm
Take
suddenly
that
started
quick.
going off
Scary.
outside. Recognized
Oh,
it to be my
Big Jimbo was
Cadillac.
burning alive. Oh no.
I looked out the window to
Here he
confirm
is. He's
this.
burning alive. Help.
I ran to get my keys
Help. He's
upstairs and
burning
tried
alive.
pressing the panic button to turn off the alarm. It didn't work from the inside, so I stepped out to the porch and clicked it
Help.
off. Then I noticed a car parked in front of our house that wasn't there earlier when I got home. And any cars parked in the street in our block was suspicious enough. We live in a closed-off community. Everyone has huge driveways. I stepped down from the stoop. Realized there was someone sitting in the car. Went back inside and locked the door. Went to my mom's room. Told her I think someone outside means it's harm. My mom and dad have a complicated situation, so my dad doesn't always stay with us. It would have been a different story having my dad there to tell about this. My mom came downstairs with me, noticeably worried based on what I told her.
I never heard of like a candy called like
Mom
ass
took a look through the
blaster.
peephole in the front door.
Apparently it's like a
Gasped and put her hands over
black
her mouth.
licorice infused
Looked through it as
hot
well.
candy.
Felt ready to
I
throw
kind of want
up.
to try
I
it
saw
because
a
it
huge man
sounds really
standing on the other side of
interesting.
the door on our stoop.
Oh no,
I
that's Big
whispered to my
Jimbo.
mom, I think that
Oh, right
man
there.
followed me from Walmart.
It is.
Suddenly, the doorknob
Big
started
Jimbo.
to turn as the man tried opening the
Oh
door.
no.
When it didn't work, he started pounding on the door. That's when my mom let out a gasp and cry. And my younger sister came out from her room, who also started to panic when becoming wise
Ass
to the
blaster
situation.
sounds like something that Taco
The
Bell
pounding
would
stopped, and there was a
Yeah.
silence for a while, other than my mom's voice on the phone with the police. 2 minutes went by. My mom's still on the line with 911 with police en route. There was a loud bang and crash downstairs in the den.
It's Big
A
Jimbo.
window was shattered. My mom and sister both
Big
screamed and cried.
Jimbo back again.
I told them to run upstairs while I locked the door to the den.
He's back.
I waited down there, expecting an attempt at the door or a bang. Nothing.
It's friendly.
Surprisingly, I heard a police car
Big,
briefly wail its siren
big,
outside
big
my house.
fuckers.
It was the quickest response time I'd ever heard of.
What the
I
fuck?
ran outside to
He's
lead them
like,
to the
what
den
up?
where the broken glass was. There, they found a huge, dirty, crazy-looking man hiding behind one of our couches. He was arrested at once, and we pressed charges. All the while, he was screaming profanities and threats at me, not helping his case.
Oop,
Both
here's
cops told me the
Spanish
guy
for
seemed
you.
unstable
Fuck
and on
you.
some kind of drugs, but told us to get a good night's
Drugs.
rest because he wouldn't be bothering us again. So while it may be fun to people watch at Walmart and laugh at some of the goofy things you see, realize you may also find some of the more dangerous people in our society in your local Walmart.
Dangerous for people in society. Oh, god damn it. Oh no, it hurt. It beat.
Working the night
Oh
shift
no.
at Walmart as a night
Big,
stock
Big
person
Jim
on
will
the
come
weekends
back,
was
but
my
he's
second
angry.
job when I was finishing up
He's
college.
fucking angry.
I needed to pay
He's
off
pissed.
my loans, so I had
You
to make
got a
money
gun.
whenever possible. I didn't deal with customers or anything.
You
I would
got a
just sign
gun.
for night deliveries,
He's
do
pissed.
warehouse work, and stock shelves
Oh,
in
you
the store
pissed him
during
off.
after hours.
He's
A
pissed.
typical shift would usually be either 11 to 7 or
He's
12 to
pissed
7.
off. You're pissed off, Big
On July
Jimbo.
9th, 2015,
He's like,
Thursday
ugh.
night, I still have it locked into my brain. I was midway through my shift in the electronics department.
That looks like a
I saw in the
Barry
corner of my eye,
Jimbo.
someone walked past the aisle I was working in.
What the
This
fuck?
wouldn't usually catch my attention if it weren't for the fact that there were only 2 other workers in the
He's
building with me
depressed.
that night, Alvin and Baco.
Yeah, Big
They
Jimbo's
were both
fucking
wearing the
sad.
same staff shirts I was wearing. I
Big
would
Jimbo.
know because we all clocked
He's
in at the same
back.
time.
He's
The person I
even
saw in the
fatter,
corner of my eye was
but
wearing
even
all
more
black,
depressed.
so I naturally walked to the end of the aisle and did a little peek
Help.
around the shelf.
You fast.
No one was there. I yelled both Alvin and Baco's names. When they didn't answer, it made it even stranger.
He got
But
shot.
regardless, I went
3
back to work.
times. He's bleeding.
I was holding in a
You
pee for a
bleed.
while, and I told myself I'd go when I finished working the aisle.
He's sad because he's
Seconds later, there was a
empty.
huge
He's
crash a
empty.
few aisles down.
Look,
It actually startled
empty
me.
that they couldn't kill them.
I ran over to see what it
Yeah,
was.
the hamster with a
The
barbecue
bicycle was
pong.
somehow knocked off its
It's
hook.
because it's a frosting.
The hook was still fine and in place.
It looks
It
like
seemed
that
like
is
someone
guys.
would
It's
have had to put
Christmas. It
effort
isn't
into knocking this
Christmas.
down. I hung it back up, Started walking around the aisles, suspicious as hell.
Oh, look, he's happy again.
I
Big
got to the
Jimbo.
last aisle towards the back of the
Big
store, which was
Jimbo.
the paper and cleaning aisle.
He got the big
Again,
arm
I
at the
heard
small
this
feet.
freaky-ass sound. I could best describe as a laugh. It sounded like it came from literally the next aisle over.
He got.
So once again,
he's
did a
like, he
short
doesn't
run
know,
back to
but
that
he's
aisle.
like, whatever, man.
Felt my heart drop when I saw a man dressed in all black, waiting by the end of the aisle, with his back facing me, but his head turned so that all I saw was only half his face. Then he suddenly ran, not towards me,
Big
but down
Jimbo
some other
back.
aisle. I heard his footsteps running around. I was faced with a choice of chasing after him or going to find my two coworkers. I chose the latter. All the while, I heard these
God, the
fiendish
fuck?
laughing sounds
Got
and
black fucking
footsteps that I
clothes.
honestly felt like were circling me.
It's
I found Alvin in the women's department and told him to be on the lookout for someone who wasn't meant to be in the building, dressed in all black. He didn't have walkie-talkies, so I asked him to tell Baco if he ran
he's
into
wearing
him.
all black. Cause
I
it's
excused
black.
myself because I couldn't hold it any longer. I had to go to the bathroom.
God damn it.
I ran to the
This
employee's only bathroom,
dumpty
which was in
motherfucker
the
is looking
warehouse
for
section.
anything.
I put a nest of toilet
Doing
paper
a
on the
cigarette
seat
in
in one of the
Walmart.
stalls and sat down.
There he
Yes,
is.
I'm the kind of person to sit when I pee. The door to the bathroom opened and
He's
closed.
in the bathroom.
Naturally, with 3 to 4 people in the
He's
building,
in the
I
bathroom.
said, "Who is that?" And with no
Big
answer,
Jimbo.
I assumed the worst. I heard that horrific laughing again, and someone stepped into view from between
Hi.
the crack in the door.
He's in the
United,
bathroom.
they stepped closer, while the crack was completely covered, and all I saw of their face was an eye. Then the
He's
whispering
holding
began.
your eye.
Unintelligible whispering, but the echo from the bathroom just made it more unsettling.
She's in
I
the
just
bathroom.
remembered I had Alvin's phone number saved on my phone, so I got it out and called him at once. I was very loud with
Big
what I was
Jimbo.
saying, telling Alvin to
Big
get to the
Jimbo at the
bathroom at
fucking
once and
bathroom.
help me.
Let
I
me
stayed on the line with him and watched as the man on the other side of the stall left one more time,
hold on.
then ran
I
out
can
of the
make
bathroom.
this. Hold on.
I told Alvin to
God damn
hurry,
it.
and 20 to 30 seconds later, Alvin entered the bathroom. He said he
got
didn't see
evil
anyone
eye.
on his way there.
Fucking evil eye.
He didn't have any security guys working when the store was closed. We couldn't even
I
go look
winning
at the
champ.
cameras.
Look,
I stayed by Alvin the rest of the
giant
night,
Big
helping him
Jimbo
whatever sections he was
at
working
the
in,
Walmart.
with safety in numbers.
Fucking walking out, man.
Texted my boss that night,
Look at that.
and when I woke up at 3 p.m. the
You
next
got
day,
the fucking
I read his
bag.
response. He said all the camera screens returned static footage from the night before. Nobody went and turned them off as far as he knew. I got
He's
chills
got the
reading his
Walmart now,
texts.
motherfucker.
He believed my story and assumed it
Or
was
is he
related to
having
the
a skin
cameras,
disease?
but with no video proof of the breaking and entering or trespassing, I don't think there was anything he could do.
You got the fucking thing.
It was all above
Skin
my
down
pay
or
grade,
something.
though. That was the
That's
only
for
night
Harley
shift I've
knows.
ever had
He
where
is the
something
Walmart.
truly unexplainable happened.
Oh, guys, end of the video. Okay, that was funny. Well, I'll do one more. Okay, but with big Jimbo back for now. You know what? I'm gonna do one more just for the fuck of it. Well, I mean, I'm having so much fun. He's carrying the fucking uh ball sack. What's the ending? It's big the Big Jimbo. Big Jimbo is just too fat. That's his ending. You know? Ooh, high school horror. Sure.
Blake Masters would
We're
ban
gonna
abortion without
fuck you,
exceptions.
Blake Masters. There, turn off the fucking ads. I got 2 ads. But funny enough, the ads are Walmart ad. God damn it. That's a fucking creepy creeper. Fucking horror story at school. Known as school.
I was a new student at
Fucking
Southern
man.
Lehigh High School in Pennsylvania. Going into my junior year of high school, not knowing anyone was really rough. Everyone obviously had their friend group sorted out by then.
You can
The worst
break
part
my
was
ass.
lunchtime, though.
Yeah.
My school wouldn't let juniors leave for
It's
lunch,
big
only
Big
seniors.
Jimbo at school.
So I had to eat in the cafeteria.
Yeah, it's a little compeller hat.
I was dreading it because I knew I'd have no one to sit with. I didn't want to
It's
force
him when he
myself
was a
into a random
kid.
table.
Big tiny Jimbo.
Lunchtime finally came, however.
He doesn't
I
know.
walked into the cafeteria with my tray of food, looking for a place to sit.
Antisocial is garbage.
Every single table was taken. I didn't even have the option of sitting
Big
alone.
Jim, Tiny
There
Jimbo.
was one table in the corner of the
This is like what?
cafeteria with only 2 kids sitting. That was the least
It
intimidating
looked like
spot to
Big
sit.
Jimbo got a flat
Walked
iron
over and
on
asked
his.
if I could sit there. They both looked at each other, and one of them said yeah. Noticed upon sitting down that the 2 were identical twins. They looked like they were
Tiny
partially of
Jimbo.
Hispanic heritage,
Yeah.
but they didn't have accents. They honestly seemed all right. They introduced themselves as Antonio and Bruno, and they
Oh
had a
no,
conversation
Bruno
with
and
me.
Antonio. Oh no.
They invited me to hang out with them after school. And honestly, I figured, why not? I had to start off somewhere as far as making friends. Got their numbers.
Are
After
you an
school,
emo
I went
kid?
home to
Are you
drop
gonna like
off all
cut
of my
yourself?
stuff.
Like,
Shortly after, I got a text from Bruno telling
wait a
me
minute.
he and his brother were
Wait a minute. You
planning
see
on
that?
hanging
You
out.
see that on the road?
Told me to meet them
Oh no,
around
it
9
says
that
boo.
night at the nearby cemetery,
Apparently my
a
letters
10-minute
got
walk from
fucked
my
up, but
house.
whatever.
He said there was a cool hangout spot near
It
there.
looks more
Plus, the
like
first day of school was on
like an
Friday, so we had
A,
off
but
the next
whatever.
day.
This is boo.
I
Fucking
had nothing to
scariest
lose,
shit
so
I
I
ever
said,
seen.
yeah, I'm down. When the time came, Bruno
Twins
texted me
Tweedledee
one
and
more time
Tweedledum.
asking if I was still
I like
coming.
Tweedledummer.
I said, yeah, it was only been a few.
God damn it.
Confirmed we were meeting on the road by
Ugh.
the cemetery.
Yeah, it's almost 1
I said,
o'clock
yeah.
here. Holy shit.
Began my walk in the dark to the cemetery.
Oh no, walk in the
The
cemetery.
longer I
Oh no.
walked, the more I thought about my whole move and
It's
being the
Big
new kid in
Jimmo's
high school.
dad's ghost.
Thinking about the fact that I was literally
Big
walking to a
Jimmy's
cemetery
ghost.
at night to hang out with 2 kids I just.
This is Ghost.
But anyway,
This is Ghost
got to the
dad.
little road next to the
He
cemetery and
depressed.
asked Bruno where they were. He
Big
started typing
Jimmo's
right away.
dad.
He said they were
He
in the
lost an
woods
arm.
hidden by a small
He
lake
ain't not
that had
happy
a
about
tree.
it.
He promptly
He's
sent the
sad.
location. Made my way into the
He's very
woods, pushing
sad.
branches out of my way, using my tiny phone flashlight as my only light.
Why is the Ghost dad a
I started calling
giant?
for Bruno and Antonio as I felt like I was close enough, according to the
Smurf.
location he sent me.
Big Jimmo's dad just fucking passed
Suddenly, I
away
heard
because he lost his
footsteps.
arm.
Stopped.
And he has 2-year-old
Definitely
penis
footsteps
on
approaching me.
his
They were very low and slow.
mowing slow.
Called out that they better not be trying to scare me. When they weren't answering me, though, I decided this was stupid.
Boo.
Turned and started walking back towards the road.
Boo.
Those footsteps I mentioned earlier
Boobs.
turned from quiet and slow to fast, and before I could even react, someone had their nails digging into my neck, effectively choking me. I heard a familiar voice screaming, grab him, grab him.
Sounds like a
I managed to
Down
break free
syndrome.
from the sort of chokehold and sprinted towards the road. I know they followed me until the tree line by the road. I was faster than them. I could run for miles. That's what I
Fucking
did.
Sonic the
I
Hedgehog,
ran straight
motherfucker.
home and told my parents. They considered calling the cops, and I thought it would be better to get pictures of the
You
nail
see that
marks
in the
on my neck
window?
and report it to the school the
Oh,
next
you
day.
see that in the window?
That's what we did. And with the help of the
It's
text that I
Tiny
got from
Jim.
Bruno, I was able to
Tiny
get the
Jim.
2 students expelled. My parents made me block both their numbers. I didn't exactly argue with that.
Tiny Jim.
My parents wanted me to confirm that these kids didn't know where we lived. And I told them simply, not as far as I know. So anyway, one night about a week later, I woke up to my room feeling really cold. I heard the sound of wind blowing into my room. I looked at the window to see it was slid completely open. I wondered if
Big
my mom
Jimbo.
came in to open it. It would make
Tiny
absolutely
Jimbo.
no sense.
He's back.
It was like 50 degrees out that night.
He's like, what
I
up?
walked over to it and looked down below. A few feet below my bedroom window, there's a part of the exterior of my house that comes outward, creating a sort of ledge underneath my window that my father
Tiny
always told
Jimbo
me to jump onto in
smells
case of a fire. Shut my window and walked over to my parents' bedroom. Gently knocked and opened the door. My mom groggily asked what. I had to ask her if she opened my window. She sat up, saying, no, why?
Looks like
I
he
told
needs
her in
an
a
orange
louder, more
yogurt
concerned voice now that
on
my
the
window was opened
subway.
all the way by
He
somebody.
does.
I started shaking my dad to wake him up and go check my room with me. But when he woke up, he told me to grow up and go back to sleep. Left my
Oh,
parents'
guys,
door
green
open and I
screen
walked
room. Oh
back down
no.
the hall to my room.
Oh no, guess who's back?
Picked up on something that
Tiny
I'm
Jimbo.
surprised I picked
He's
up on.
back.
My door.
He's
It seemed to
back.
be half shut
He's in the
now,
doorway.
as opposed to completely open
Ooh.
when I left. Pushed the door open just a little bit so I could get a look through the crack and
He wants
see
to
if,
come in.
you know,
Let him in.
no one was behind the door. Even though I had the thought of the possibility, Never could have
He's eating
actually
the curtain.
expected to see it. There was someone hiding behind my door. I screamed for my dad like a little girl.
Hold
I screamed so loud I'm sure it could be heard 3 doors down.
on.
My door suddenly slammed shut, just as my dad came rushing out of his room over to me.
That's
He screamed, "There's people in my room." So he barged into the room and turned the light on.
Oh no.
At that moment, we saw
Tiny
the leg of a
Jimbo
person
burn.
jumping out my window.
He's gonna burn.
Dad ran to the window,
Oh
then
no.
downstairs and out the front door to attempt
Tiny
to chase
Jimbo
them.
burn.
He came back a few minutes later out of breath.
Oh no.
He didn't see anyone.
Nice.
Full of energy and fear. I swore it had to be those twins that I felt. My dad called the police, and I had to talk to them when they arrived, explaining the whole story back to the
Burn.
incident in the woods. My father backed up my story, without proof of who entered. They said there wasn't anything they could do. They merely ordered us to lock the doors and consider installing cameras outside. As positive I am that it was either one of or both of those twins in my room.
I'm not even listening to this
After getting
fucking
through a
story. I
solid
must have
couple
so
months
much
of
fun.
sleeping in fear, nothing to this nature ever happened again. Looking back now, I don't know why I was so willing to meet these kids in the woods at night. Should have realized in the cafeteria that day they looked like trouble. Should have stayed away.
Another ad. The most scariest thing of all. Ads. God damn it. Let me play this ad and then I will resume. Oh, hey, it's funny enough. It's goddamn Burger King. How funny. Nothing is as scarier than what happened again. The thing is, the most scariest me right now is the fucking BRB screen. I know it's not the best BRB screen, but you know what? I have a second one. I should really
Freshman year of high
horribly.
school,
I know it's horribly
2007.
drawn. Thank you.
Gym class last period.
Oh no,
We had a substitute
Tiny
gym
Jimbo.
teacher on one of the
He
stormiest
back.
days of the year.
He play
He was an
basketball.
older man, not a senior citizen, but gray, maybe 55 to 60.
He's even smaller.
He took attendance. When
He
he
got a
passed
better
me,
hat.
he did a double take at me.
At least looks
I
like a
found a bit
hat.
uncomfortable. Not to float my own boat, but I always understood I looked older and really good for a freshman.
Tiny Jimbo better.
Sub told us to get into our volleyball team.
He might
He
be
disappeared into
back
the hall by the
as
locker
I
rooms
am.
for a while.
He play.
40 minutes went by and the period was over. Time for us to get changed and go home.
He's just happy.
Got into the locker
He's just
room.
like hi.
For some reason, my locker wasn't
In
open.
the locker room, he's like
I
hi.
tried my usual
His
combination
locker.
over and over and over. Couldn't get it open though. I had to go to the sub and let him know to ask for my combination again. Figured maybe the combo just slipped from my mind for some reason. Sub told me to give him a few minutes. He'd get the list of locker combos.
Combo.
I waited outside the office.
Jimmy's favorite.
And out he
The combo
finally
meal from
came with a book in his
McDonald's.
hand, open to a specific page. Walked into
TFG
the girls' locker room.
has been
I didn't
broken
expect
before.
much.
Yeah.
Locker room was basically empty now. One girl finishing up.
He's there forever.
Walked over to my locker and tried the combination written
Tiny
down
Jimbo.
on my paper.
Would always be there.
Didn't work no matter how many times I tried it.
He
Each
gone.
time he tried it and failed,
He just
he would look
poof.
at me and
He's
laugh.
the real ghost.
I would force myself to laugh along to be polite, but it started getting weird. He put his hand on my shoulder as he said, "We'll figure this out." Tried the combination again. Hand still on my shoulder. Didn't work again. Felt his hand slowly started inching down from my shoulder to my lower. Pushed myself away. Grabbed my bag, saying, "It's okay, I'm late for the bus." Tried a combo in the locker one more time, and it opened. He smiled and walked away.
The combo meal.
Waited till I
That
heard the
will
locker
always
room
wear
door
to
shut.
open the fucking
I
locker.
proceeded to getting changed quickly. Suddenly the room went dark.
It went dark.
Finished
No,
pulling
no,
up
his
my
green
pants
is
and shut my
fucking.
locker in the dark.
Oh no, he's back. He's
Threw
back.
on my backpack.
Tiny Jimbo.
Started walking to the back
He's
exit
back.
of the which led outside.
Tiny Jimbo is
Feared that the
back.
sub would be waiting right by the door.
He's right there.
I
He's
got
like, what
predatory
up?
vibes from him.
He's happy.
When I got to the end of that specific aisle of lockers I was in the
Tiny
intersection
Jimbo
of
bigger
2
now.
rows. I have to turn down left to get to the exit door. Still, naturally I had to look right to make sure that it was clean. There was a little light seeping in from one single rectangular window that sat under the ceiling. Enough for me to see him peeking at me from around the
Long
wall of
group of
lockers.
bitches.
That's when I ran for the
Yeah.
exit door. Came over behind me saying, wait, it's not what it looks like. Ran outside into the rain off the campus of the high school and walked the rest of the way home, giving me time to reflect on what happened. By the time I got home, soaking wet, it came to me that he most
It's
likely changed
raining.
my locker combination
Jimbo's
somehow,
sad
as a way
because
of
it's
getting
raining.
alone with me in the locker room. As
I
for what
don't
he could
like
have
the
possibly
rain.
been planning to do
Meh.
to cut the lights, I never wanted to
He
imagine.
doesn't like the rain.
Honestly,
Meh.
I'm too emotionally scared and quite frankly embarrassed to tell anyone about it, not even my parents or friends. It was something I just kept to
And he's
myself all
Zeus.
these years, because truthfully,
He's
I don't
floating
feel
in the
comfortable telling
fucking
people.
air. Big Jimbo has all the power to destroy the world. He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
When I was in high school, I was in the band. At my school, band was basically an easy A. It
Oh wait,
was either that, orchestra, or chorus.
Big
So I
Jimbo
went
is
with band.
now even taller.
Anyhow, our band teacher, Mr.
He doesn't
Nicholson,
have
had
his
the grading system
iconic
set up so
bigger
that as
hat,
long
but
as you
he's much
attended
bigger.
class and went to your weekly lessons, you
He's
got an A.
taller.
Sadly, towards the end of one quarter, I was missing 2 lessons. Because of that, my grade was a B. I went to him after class to ask if I could make up the lessons. And even though he seemed
He's
reluctant,
happy.
he said he would
He
let me come in during
graduated.
a lunch period and practice in one
That's
of the
what she said.
downstairs storage rooms to get credit for a lesson.
He's like thumbs up.
I was more than happy
He's
with that.
giving.
Because
He's a
realistically,
lot
I would
bigger.
probably just play games on my phone
Yeah.
anyway instead of that.
He's like, good job.
I arrived
You
to the
did it.
music room during my lunch period the next day. So I took my saxophone and headed
Oof.
down the stairs outside the
He's
music
gone.
room towards the basement area for the music department. It was always kind of creepy down there because
He's showing
absolutely no
his.
one besides the
He's
music
showing
teacher
his
would go
fingers.
down there usually. The lights were kind of shitty.
The
I'd
lights
only
were
been down
shitty.
there a couple times before
Big,
that day.
big Jimbo.
But anyway,
This is
walked
medium-sized
down the
Jimbo.
hallway, and on either side were a bunch of doors that led into small, maybe 7 by 7 feet rooms. All of these rooms were used for storing things like chairs, music stands,
His
spare
long
instruments,
schlong.
Christmas decorations,
Fucking.
and whatever. I stepped into one of the rooms and shut the door. I set
His
up my
big
music on one
fucking
of the
dick.
stands in the room, just in case Mr.
We don't talk
Nicholson would
about
come
Big
down to
Jimmy's
check on
dick.
me.
You
But
got the
really, I didn't
cum
plan
drop.
on actually playing.
Oh, wow, of
I
course.
started playing games on my phone, and then flick, darkness.
The leaf bug. It's a
As
leaf
dark as
bug.
it could get, minus
Yeah.
my phone screen. Looked over
Oh
to the
no.
light switch to the room just
He's
instinctively, flicked it up and down a few times, did nothing. I stumbled as I got up from the seat to open the door.
in
More
dark
darkness.
mode. He is
I
angry.
held my phone out in front of me to light up this little hallway, even if it was just barely. I think I had like an iPhone 3 or something. Those old ones didn't have flash. Anyway, that little light from my phone was
Big
enough to
Jimmy,
see one of the
Big
doors
Jimmy,
open near the end
the
of the
third
hall.
arm.
I heard something being dragged in
Big
that room,
Jimbo, no happy.
one of the big
He's
plastic
pissed.
containers. There was also
He's
manic breathing,
confused why he
followed by an
doesn't have
animal like grunting.
arms. He's
And I saw a
confused.
big plastic
Yes.
container being pushed out of that
There
room
he
into
is.
the hallway.
He's like, what up?
As
I
I
got
saw
no
this, I turned
legs.
off my phone screen and went back into the room I was just in.
He doesn't sign up for the
Shut the door so
American
quietly. I
Trinity
don't know what
Fox.
exactly I was thinking in that moment,
Yeah,
but I decided to.
you can't sign.
I think the
He's not
strange sounds
happy.
I was hearing from this
Poof.
person,
He's gone.
mixed with the random blackout,
Big
made me
Jimbo.
wary of staying in that hallway.
The Big Jimbo
Whoever that was
is
blocking the stairs now.
real.
Of course, I got no
He's the
reception
real scary
in the
monster.
basement area.
Ooh.
All I felt comfortable doing was sitting in that room
What up, Mr.
and waiting
Potato?
for the
How you
lights to
doing?
hopefully turn back on.
He is.
Lights seemed like they were never going to
Fucking.
turn back on.
Yeah.
So I decided I would try and get back upstairs again. Quietly opened the door with my phone in front of me for light. Then I stepped into the hall.
There's a Mr. Potato head with
Inching a little
fucking
closer to the stairs. I
eyebrows,
heard
yeah.
something again. Quickly crept into the next closest room with the door open and shut it. Still didn't know what I was hiding from.
He's back. You're
Could have
hiding
been a
from Big
staff member
Jimbo.
or janitor. At that point, the only reason I had of thinking it wasn't was because they only appeared down there after the lights turned off.
Big Jimbo.
I stood in that
He's
room in
back.
complete darkness, only listening and waiting for another
He's,
sound
he's
from
not
outside.
visible. He's a ghost.
You know how when you're in a room with someone, even
You
if you
don't know
don't
he's there
necessarily
until you
hear
know he's
them,
there.
you can kind of just sense their
He just
presence?
disappears in the fucking
It's suddenly the feeling I
shadows.
got standing in that pitch black room.
You don't know he's there until
I
you
lifted
see
my
him.
shaking hand up and pressed the home button on my phone to turn on the screen, just for half a second. It was enough to see someone standing in the corner of this little storage room, 3 feet away from me.
Oh no, Big Jimbo.
Pretended I
He's
didn't see
back.
anything, but it was too late.
He's back, boys.
Shh, what I heard, breaking the silence. Then, a
It's
hand
like
patted
every
my
black
shoulder
man
twice and
before they
started squeezing it.
smile.
Basically dove for the doorknob, struggling to find it at first, but pulling the door open when I did. The man in the room with me
Doesn't
tried
know
pushing
that
the door
he's
shut
there
after I
until
opened it, but I was
there he
already
is.
out.
He's back.
Ran
He's
up the
back.
stairs and out the door to the main level of the music hall, where the lights were
He's
still on.
like, I've been there the
Ran to
entire
Mr.
time.
Nicholson to tell him, out of
Big
breath.
Jimbo.
He called
He's
security
back.
to check the basement section of the music hall. Security came back upstairs and said besides a bunch of music equipment moved around, wasn't anyone down
The
there.
saying you can say in the dark
The rest of
room,
the
you can't
period,
even
Mr.
say
Nicholson
bed
canceled his flute
smuggling and
lesson.
find it.
I sat there in the room with him and 5 flute players,
He's
explaining
gone.
the whole story in detail. Without cameras in the music hall, there was no way of catching whoever went down there and killed the power for the basement. It seemed that he was trying to steal expensive music equipment, or God knows what else.
He's gonna
The next
smuggle the
day, I
music
was called into
to
the dean's
sell to
office
the
to give my
opera.
story of what happened, and the rest is history.
Another ad. The most scariest thing, another ad. Ads. The BRB is back. God damn it, I got 2 ads. What the fuck? Alright, we're back into the video, and now more ads. So we can play with the blues. We can play the blues. Big Jimbo, a big blues player. Reasons I'm going to hell.
One night, my friends and I hatched a genius plan.
Blues
We'd
clues,
sneak into the high
motherfucker.
school basement through one of the windows that was broken and never fixed.
Saying
The thing about
he's
this
trying to
window, you'd have
steal
to
the
hop a short
expensive
metal
music
gate surrounding
equipment.
an outside staircase leading to the basement. Not that it would effectively stop anyone, but it
This
added that extra
big
barrier
Jimbo's
that makes
back.
you feel like you're
He's
really
even
doing something
smarter.
devious when you crossed over it. Made sure there weren't any security cars anywhere nearby and hopped the gate. Crawling
He's
in through
going
the
to
window proved
fucking
difficult, considering we had to boost ourselves up, then crawl through an insanely skinny opening. But
he's
once we
back.
were in,
He
we were
graduated.
kind of dispersed from
He
each
also
other
got a
to explore
nose.
different
He
areas.
looks weird with a nose. I don't
One
like
thing was
that.
for sure, the basement of the school was a mess.
Big Jimbo.
Anything but interesting. There was little lighting. One small white light was on in a far
The
corner,
white light.
and the exit
Looks
sign
green
light
to me,
actually
man.
produced more light than you. I was
Nah,
looking
man, what the
around
fuck?
when I saw one of my friends
Big
in front of
Jimbo.
me.
He's
Whispered,
in
"Let's
the
go
corner. You don't
upstairs."
see it until he's
So
there.
I followed him upstairs, and he
But
opened the
there he
door up to the
is.
main hallway of the
Big
school.
Jimbo.
Everything was dark. I always thought there were at least some lights left on in the school at night. No, not a single light was on. All that really stood out as far as the eye could see were the various exit signs glowing red. I followed my friend down the hall and remembered saying,
He
"Really creepy."
graduated.
He replied back, "Shh." I realized he was right.
On a
Who
store
knew if
tip.
somebody else could be in the building
Yeah.
besides my
And then
friend and I?
drunk.
Little did I know
Yep.
just yet. Followed my friend to the bathroom. We went into one of the stalls. Whispered, "Hurry up." Waited for a while. Then
Big
my
Jimbo
phone started
needs
to
to
ring.
pee.
Picked up. It was one of my friends, Chris. He asked, "Where the hell did you go?" Said, "I'm upstairs with either Roland or
I think
Brendan."
I can't even
Said, "What do you
fucking
mean?
pee.
They're with me." Right after, both Brendan and Roland said "I," apparently on speakerphone.
The earth, the flat
I
earth.
stuttered the word "I." Stopped, trying to think straight. Then there was a laughing coming from in the stall. Not the laugh of any of my friends. Looked up at the stall.
Some crazy chick.
Someone looking over it at
I
me,
don't know.
probably standing on the toilet. I screamed "holy shit" over and over into the phone as I left the bathroom.
The
Shortly
dumb
after I was
fuck.
out, I heard the
I
stall
love
door
the
slam shut.
fucking circle button.
I tried to run
The
back to
fuck.
the basement in the dark, but it wasn't too easy to find in the dark. Luckily, I managed to find it. So I started to scream their names as I ran down the stairs.
Big Jimbo's watching. You
I
watch the
screamed, "Go, go,"
fucking
when they answered, and
moon
we one by one jumped off some kind of bucket onto the window ledge and crawled back outside.
there.
I was the first one out, though. Afraid that person from the bathroom was following.
Oh no,
We were
the
all outside,
deaf
explained to me,
gamer
out of breath. All
twin.
also laughing now that I
It's
felt
like
so cold and
deaf twin. Now
guess we
he's
were that or
huge.
something. Because as we all just started looking around at the whole school building, all the classroom windows,
That's why they
one
call
of the
him Big
downstairs
Jimbo
windows,
for
someone
reasons.
with their hands pressed up on the glass. You could only see maybe
Yeah, I'm
half
going to
their
bed after
face.
this video, but it's
I
fun.
said, "That's got to be him." Yelling ushered us to get
It's
the hell out
him.
of there.
It's Big Jimbo.
We ran until we were off the premises of the school. That was that. We came up with a lot of
If you
possible
could get a
explanations.
thinner
None of them really made
marker and make
sense.
his eyes, I
Obviously,
could do that
never did
honestly. This
anything like
program
that
kind of
again, though.
does that. I can make it thinner. That's the end. You know what? You know what? Big Jimbo. At the end, he's the scariest of all.
8,657
it.
aggravated assaults,
I don't need aggravated assaults.
7,890 stolen vehicles.
God damn it.
Soft on crime policies and defunding the police have come.
Okay, let's end these fucking things.